Hello very much. Welcome back to the channel. Today, I'm going to be breaking down the card that just ended. UFC Vegas 120, Quillan Salkilld versus Mateusz Gamrot. My picks, like usual, were good. This guy doesn't like them, though. Shout out the real Narvo. I deadass only follow you for how bad your picks be. I'm objectively a good prediction channel. I got 3 picks wrong. I would have got 2. I would have only got 2 wrong, but I fucking switched to Gamrot last second for no reason. The whole week, I was like, dude, Salkild's a bad matchup for him. And then yesterday, I was like, you know what, dude, low-key, Gamrot on vibes. Start with the main event. I think I went 9-3 on this card, 10-3, however many fights there were. It says Gamrot won here. I don't know why it says both fighters won. Quillan smoked him. It says round 3. What am I looking at? It says round 3 decision for Quillan. That's interesting. No, Quillan fucking smoked him 4 minutes into round 1. They were grappling the whole time. I told you that this fight was going to be closer to a Gamrot Dariush, Gamrot Oliveira than a Gamrot Turner or a striker, because Quillan's a grappler. I've been saying this. I've been saying Quillan is a grappler first. If you shoot on him, if you want to wrestle him, he's not going to just defend and back up. He's going to wrestle with you. And he proved, dude, he is a top 3 grappler in this division, dude. You know what I mean? Maybe top 4-ish. He's still not maybe proven to be better than Patty, but I don't know. I feel like Oliveira, Saruki, and Salkilld. This guy smoked Gamrot faster than Oliveira did. Like, easily. Like, not even close. He was taking Gamrot down whenever he wanted to. Fucking took the back in a couple scrambles. Subbed him. Round 1. This guy Quillan's not just like some fucking joke, dude. He's not some gimmicky fighter like people really want to pretend he is. Oh, funny Australian guy with a mullet and a mustache, and he has all these memes. His parents own a bakery. Woo! Maybe get him on like the MSG card against Patty. Maybe against Oliveira even. You can do whatever with this guy now. He's a demon. He's a huge star, or at least a huge potential star for the UFC, especially now that he's legitimized. No one can really just call him some industry plant. You don't just smoke Gamrot in a round faster than anyone ever has. Like, this guy Gamrot arguably beat Sarukian. You know what I mean? Like, he is the only person who's ever smoked Gamrot was Oliveira. You know what I mean? And Quillan just did it better. He has the best win over Gamrot ever. And it's in the Apex, Gamrot's favorite. So, I don't know what you do with Gamrot now. They'll just give him another prospect, I'm sure. And if he beats the next prospect, that just makes this look even better. So, rooting for you. On to the co-main, Diego Ferreira versus Billy Q. Pathetic performance by Billy Q. I said this in my prediction video. I picked Diego. Billy Q just doesn't have a style that's going to age well. And a style that's going to, like, do well up a weight class. You're a size bully who just size mogs people. With, like, his chin. He just walks towards you and eats punches with his chin, hope you gas out by hitting him and chasing a finish. And then he finishes you late, which his best round was round 3. He had some success near the end. And near the end of round 2, he had some success. But Diego was literally landing every shot he threw. A lot of volume from Diego. Because he had to, because Billy wouldn't back the fuck up. But it's pretty easy for Diego. He's just better. His takedowns looked okay in round 1, but after that he was tired and couldn't get any. Spent some time in round 3 after a weird scramble. Billy's just not good at MMA. He's just a tough guy. I tweeted he fights like how Vettori should fight. You know? Just chin maxing. So, Diego called out Dober. Not Dober. Who did he call out? He called out Green and Jim Miller. Obviously, you're not getting King Green, dumbass. I don't know who you think you are, but you're not getting Green. I could see them doing him versus Jim Miller at MSG or something. That could be a cool fight. Billy, retire, you're useless. Next up, speaking of useless and retire, Darren Elkins slimed out in 10 seconds by Yadier Del Valle. No way, dude. I mean, we could have never seen this coming. Pathetic matchmaking. I don't even want to talk about it. It's so pathetic. And it's like Yadier Del Valle doesn't gain anything from this. Darren Elkins got a big tribute video, which is cool, I guess. Alan Nascimento got about 4 seconds on the screen, and then that was it. Whatever, dude. Fuck these matchmakers. Next up, Amanda Lemos. Why'd I say it like that? I don't say it like that. Amanda Lemos versus Alexia Tainara. Dude, fuck Alexia Tainara. I'm not on the hype train, dude. I am not on the Alexia Tainara hype train. She's way too hittable. She's a pure size bully. Like, she just holds you against the fence, doesn't have a lot of finishing potential. Her striking defense is horrible. She has some power because she's big, but she's not technically sound on the feet. Her mechanics are fucked. Amanda Lemos is 917 years old and still put up like a decent round 3 and dropped Tainara at some point in the fight. I don't remember when. But, like, it was just bad. I don't rate this girl at all, especially not compared to the real prospects of the division like Fatima Klein. And we'll get, the first fight of the night was actually weirdly high level at women's strawweight. I expected it to be some slop fest, dude. I knew Foro was good, but Canuto actually looked pretty good too. Yeah, Alexia Tainara, I don't care. I don't care about following your career closely. Just give her whoever. Amanda, retire. You're 40. Tainara did hit Lemos in her dick, and Lemos, you know, I think her left nut slipped out of the shorts. That was a sore sight. Next up, Billy Ray Goff versus Ty Miller. Jesus Christ, dude. Probably the biggest beatdown on the whole card. This was fucked up. I, like a lot of people, called late finish for Ty Miller. Ty Miller can fucking box, dude. He can outbox 90% of this division. He's big for the division, constant jabs. His striking defense is really solid. His chin is good. He wears damage a little bit every now and not in this fight, but I just feel like he will. Very pasty guy. But Billy Goff he ran at him, tried to just overwhelm him early. It didn't work. End of round 1, Miller's beating the shit out of him. All of round 2, I think Goff landed a strike maybe. And then he was done after round 2. His eye was shut. He was in the fucking corner, just delirious. And his corner's like, just go out there and run away from him. Don't engage. It's like, dude, call the fight off, man. He has no chance of winning. What the fuck are you doing? So, yeah, and then, yeah, round 3 starts. Miller lands one combo. Goff goes down in the fetal position. Like, whatever. Horrible corner work. And Ty Miller's a problem. You know what I mean? This is what we all expected to happen, to be fair. But Ty Miller's really solid. He's really, really solid. I'm excited for the rest of his career. Next up, Titty Boy Asplin taking on Pat. Way, way, way closer than I thought this was going to be. Pat tried to throw volume. He tried to kick. This was definitely his best performance in the UFC, even though he lost. Because Asplin also looked career worst, in my opinion. I don't know why. Really, I can't put my finger on why exactly. But yeah, he just kind of outlasted Pat 1 minute when he needed to against the cage. Dropped Pat. Asplin hits hard as shit. Like, that's for sure. He's slow. He does noticeably slow down a lot after round 1. He's never going to quit and stop throwing volume, but he gets way more hittable, way less twitchy, just starts plodding towards you, throwing big meaty hooks. This guy definitely has a ceiling. He's a really likable guy, so I'm obviously rooting for him. He's my Minnesotan brother, but he's always going to be a fun guy. They're like, he's never going to get cut or anything. I can see them doing Asplin Tuivasa after Tuivasa gets slammed out by Despain or something. Like, he's going to be a fun guy, you know? He's hittable. He bleeds a lot. That spot under his right eye seems to bleed every fight. That's going to be a problem for sure. And yeah, Pat, this is his 3rd fight in the UFC, I believe. He's 1-2 now. He lost to both Minnesotan boys. He's not good. No urgency. He's kind of chinny. You know, dropped in his last 2 fights. His one win was against Alan Fry, who's the definition of not UFC level. So, cut Pat even before giving him a 4th fight. Like, I don't need to ever watch this guy fight again. And give Asplund someone who's going to scrap with him. You know, Pat tried to wrestle, kind of, not really. But he tried to clinch every time Asplund loaded up with a shot. He just, boom, over, under, over, under. That was pretty shit. Give Asplund a scrap, dude. Next up, Dr. Nurgazai versus Bruno Lopez. Nurgazai slimes him out in a round. Left overhand. Lopez goes all Kevin Lee, wobbly chicken legs. And yeah, that was basically the whole fight. Lopez didn't even really... He tried a couple times to get the fight to the ground, but not nearly enough when you're as chinny and garbage on the feet as Lopez. You need to be selling out for those shots, I feel like. Nurgazai looked good. He's a good striker. It's just he's so chinny to the submission that he's always going to be a liability to pick and trust in. That's why he was minus 160 against Bruno Lopez. You know what I mean? If you told them, yeah, this fight was going to be on the feet the entire time, he'd be minus 600. So he is a big liability on the ground still. That hasn't changed. He's still ticking at range, wiping his eye at range. Bruno Lopez actually poked him in the eye. I think he was trying to fix his tick. You know, I think he eye poked him, just trying to be a good guy. He's like, here, let me put your eye back in place. Didn't work, unfortunately. Just two low-level light heavyweights, really, whatever. Next up, I'm not talking about this fight. This was one of the other three I got wrong. Louis Sutherland, Montagna. I guess, bro. Like, I guess, dude. The nerve of Sutherland to be minus 200 was crazy. And it's like, Montagna just got on top, flattened him out, subbed him with nothing. Sutherland literally tapped to nothing. He tapped to mild discomfort. Montagna flattened him out. And then, like, got the chin. Not, like, nothing. Like, nothing was there. Nothing happened. And Sutherland just tapped, so whatever. Fuck you, Sutherland. Cut him. Montagna, he is a good grappler for heavyweight standards. He will beat the Sutherlands of the world, I guess. Like, he would beat Tuivasa, obviously. He's not that bad of a jobber. But still, like, I don't know. He's a big grappler at heavyweight, so he's going to do well. You know, the last big Brazilian grappler, Walter Walker, is like 2 fights away from a fucking title shot right now. So it's like, whatever. Next up, Manuel Sosa versus Richie Miranda. Another pretty competitive fight. Manuel Sosa kind of took over late. Miranda was getting hurt. He was still having some success with the grappling. Round 1, he almost got Sosa out of there. He was pounding him, beating the shit out of him on the ground. I was genuinely about to be so pissed because I would have started the card fucking 2-2, which I don't like. But Sosa clutched up late, outstruck him, landed the bigger shots. My breakdown for the fight before it happened, my prediction video, was Miranda's too hittable, doesn't check low kicks. Sosa can just hit him at will, and as long as he has enough moments, I don't think the odd takedown here and there would be enough. But Miranda's tough. Miranda will get wins at the UFC level. Sosa couldn't finish him. I think Miranda, he's not like ranked level lightweight. I don't think Sosa is either. I think Sosa's about to get fraud checked either in his next one or the one after. He's a bit of a power merchant. He relies on just big moments randomly. You can't make him minus 350 against anyone competent, in my opinion. So, like, there's a world where Richie Miranda clearly wins this fight just based on, like, control. And maybe with a full camp, he does. You know, maybe with a full camp, he does. So, I left this fight being like, wow, Richie Miranda is low-key decent. Manuel Sosa's getting fraud checked. So, next up, Miles Johns versus Gianni Vasquez. This is the other one I got wrong. I picked Vasquez short notice. I was believing in it for some reason. Miles Johns, still nothing special, in my opinion. Vasquez rocked him instantly with a hook right on the temple, wobbly, lost his balance, the equilibrium was gone. And then Vasquez walked into hook range with his hands by his cock and balls and got chinned. So, you know, it's just one of those things. There's a world where Vasquez just puts him out there. But these fighters, man, you realize they have no finishing instinct. Their shot selection's horrible. Like, you look at Ty Miller. His shot selection is beautiful. He always throws the right thing from the right angle while being defensively sound. This guy Vasquez had Miles Johns out on his feet, backed him up to the fence where he can literally only move sideways, and then just threw a flying knee completely to like the open side where Miles Johns just fucking moved away and recovered. So these guys, they're just bad. Vasquez isn't UFC level. Lost to the bad Basharat. Miles Johns is going to lose his next fight. He's not back. He's shit. I was going to pick him to beat Rosas, which he probably would have if Rosas didn't get herpes. But nonetheless, next fight. Juliana Miller versus Ravina Oliveira. Just so bad. Miller got a takedown, fucking subbed her. Ravina shit, cut her immediately. Juliana Miller's 6-4 somehow, cut her too, whatever. Like, the Ultimate Fighter can't be real, dude. Juliana Miller won the Ultimate Fighter. It's just, she is a really good grappler. You know what I mean? She has wins in grappling over Fatima Klein and Bia Mesquita. She is a very high-level grappler, but she's so bad at setting the shot up and defending punches. She just doesn't have the natural instinct of a fighter. She's a grappler, so she will consistently win fights though at flyweight because of how low level the bottom of the barrel of this division is. So until the UFC wants to get rid of her, she's gonna stick around because there are the Ravina Oliveras of the world who will somehow lose to her. Then first fight of the night. This was a fucking banger. This honestly could win fight of the night. Foro versus Canuto. This should win fight of the night. Like, what else would? Maybe Sosa Miranda, but I don't think so. Asplund Pat could for sure. Miller Goff wasn't competitive enough. Billy Q Ferreira, nothing big really happened the whole fight. I think you have to give fight of the night to Foro and Canuto. Canuto looked really good, too, even in this loss. She looked improved from her previous fights, you know, on the Contender Series, or on the, on Tough, sorry. She looked good. She almost fucking subbed Foro with an armbar late in round 3 after getting her ass beat. She won round 1 with back control. She's a really solid grappler for strawweight, and Foro's just a man. Like, she strikes like a dude. So it's kind of not fair. But she is very hittable. She exits very, not even badly, just she honestly overdoes it defensively sometimes. Where you can tell she's consciously thinking about exiting safely, which in turn makes her kind of sluggish to exit the pocket, and she'll get hit randomly. Can't check a low kick. Like, she definitely has holes. I'm seeing people say she's the best striker in the division. Fucking Jacobs tweeting she would outbox 90% of the men roster. It's like, all right, dude. Whatever. Just wait till she runs into the fucking GOAT, Fatima Klein. I think that's all I have to say for today. Again, shout out this guy, the real Narvo, for being on my dick for no reason. It's just pathetic stuff, man. I shouldn't even bring it up, but it's just so weird. I've never been in a real argument on Twitter. They all talk shit about my, like, predictions and shit when I'm objectively just a good prediction. Okay, whatever, dude. I'm not gonna get mad. Yes, I am. I'm currently mad, but whatever. Unfollow me, you fool. I almost said a slur. I'm gonna get banned on YouTube before I even hit 30 fucking subs. It was a fun card to watch, honestly. Salkilld had the performance of the night. Maybe performance of the fucking year, dude. I couldn't believe he was a favorite going into this, and he smoked Gamrot, like, bad. But, yeah, nonetheless. Good card. I'll see y'all tomorrow for my Contender Series picks. I won't be able to post a recap video for UFC 330 because I'm going to be away. But I'll try and get the prediction video out Monday. It's going to be really early for me. It's going to be really weird, so follow the Twitter. Make sure you find the final picks. Maybe don't even look at my final picks because my video predictions were better than my final picks because I switched to Gamrot. I'm done switching picks. I'm going to be that guy now who no matter what just sticks with it. I'm such a pussy. Whatever. I hope you trailed the video, not the final picks. Dude, everyone was on Gamrot. Like, where did it go wrong, dude? All the like good predictors except like one were on Gamrot. I don't understand how I got gaslit. How we all got gaslit into picking Gamrot, bro. Whatever. People are gonna say bedtime's a better predictor than me now again. I don't need the shit in my life. You pick Billy Q. See you tomorrow for my prediction video. Maybe even I might film it now actually. All right, see y'all.